Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're back on Jake Paul vs. Tyron Woodley, the results. I think and let's get straight into it. Like, subscribe, thank you, blah 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 blah. I really don't care what you do. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. All the build up to this fight, and I'm recording outside, by the way, because there's cars annoying as hell. But it's life. Tyron Woodley, or Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. One kind of super fight without a championship belt on the line. I don't even know if Jake Paul got anything. I really don't care. And I'm gonna get some dislikes. Like this video if you think it was if you agree with me on this, what I'm about to say. Like this video. If you don't agree with me, dislike this video. I really don't care. Tyron Woodley got robbed pretty badly as well. I know, and Jake Paul fan bases are annoying as hell. I hate you. Jake Paul fan bases, worse than Khabib. But Jake Paul gets his hand raised against Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley looked good, man. He looked good against Luke Hay as well. He looked pretty good. Just he keeps getting too lousy, which is annoying. I really don't know how he was. I don't even know how he was champion, Tyron Woodley. I think he should like top 5 level, like around gatekeepers, like Caitlin Chukagian of Shevchenko. Maybe it was just a. I don't know. Tyron Woodley looked good. Jake Paul, man, got gifted decision, man. It was a close fight, kind of. Yeah, I thought it was 5-3 Woodley. Call me crazy, man. I thought Tyron Woodley got this one, man. And I was picking Woodley. I picked Jake Paul. I was picking Woodley at first. When this fight got announced, I was like, Woodley gets it, man. And Woodley. Yeah, Woodley. I switched to Jake Paul. And I'm not taking the win for that. I said Jake Paul would get it done, man. And okay, good for Jake Paul. It's better that he won because we have like a young kind of prospect. I really don't know. I think now he should look into the boxers. Maybe take on Tommy Fury. That's just one in the card. Maybe a rematch with Tyron Woodley. I actually like that. I might make a breakdown tomorrow of the rematch, or maybe not tomorrow. Maybe the next day, on Monday. But yeah, I don't even think Jake Paul won this, man. Tyron Woodley looked really good, man. He looked really good, and people are just gonna disrespect him because he lost to Jake Paul. And Jake Paul, to be fair, beat a former UFC welterweight champion, but he kind of didn't, though, because he kind of got gifted a decision. It was in Cleveland, Ohio. He says I know before in like one of the interviews or whatever, he said he wants to take on Canelo. Shut up. You're going to get destroyed in how many seconds? Less than Masvidal's knee over Askren. And speaking of Askren should be ashamed of himself. Why did I say like that? Askren should be ashamed of himself. And he should never fight again. And I think he's never gonna fight again. But we're not talking about Askren. Screw Askren. Woodley got robbed, man. And I'm not taking the win for this. I know I picked Jake Paul and I technically got it right. What the hell happened now? Okay. I'm not taking the win for that. I thought Tyron Woodley got it done. He didn't, which is unfortunate. And yeah, I really thought he got it. I just don't see. I don't know, man. It sucks, you know? It really, really does suck. And it sucks, man. Like, if Jake Paul got robbed, I kind of wouldn't care. But I kind of would because we lost a contender in Jake Paul. And Tyron Woodley, 40 years old. Still looks good for a 40-year-old, man. I think he's 39, technically. But he's turning 40 soon, I think. But, well, I really don't care. I'm just going to say he's 40 because why not? Just round it up. 40 years old, Tyron Woodley. Looks good, man. He rocked Jake Paul in round 2. This is how the fight. Also build up for this, and then Woodley gets robbed. And I think they should do a rematch. Jake Paul for the bottom of Jake Paul, and he technically won, and it's up to him. Please say yes to a rematch. Woodley tried, and you might get along with him maybe now. But come on, but he might pull out. But then he already has a win over Woodley. I just don't think that Jake Paul won that. And he did pretty good for what he did. He did pretty good against Tyron Woodley. I don't know why I picked him. I really don't know why. I picked Woodley at first because I was kind of like a little bit of a casual picking Woodley over Jake Paul because I didn't really like Jake Paul. And Jake Paul fan bases are going to watch this and dislike this video. And I don't care. Get all your bots accounts. Dislike this video up. I really wouldn't care. I got lots of dislikes before. I'm used to it. I'm actually kind of not. So make me get into a new realm. Come on. But yeah. I thought Tyron Woodley got it, man. And 50. I saw before. But who cares? Okay. I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm just pretty mad that Woodley got robbed. If Jake Paul got robbed, just like I said before, we lost a contender, but like it wouldn't piss me off like in this. Fudge, man. Why was it in Cleveland, Ohio? Why was it there? I hate Jake Paul. I hate him now. I hate him so much. Yeah, I think he has a good chance against. No, what I was about to say. I think he has a good chance against Floyd Mayweather, and I think he has a good chance against Mike Tyson. No, what am I saying? I'm saying he has a good chance against one of the best heavyweights, former best heavyweights in the world, Mike Tyson. No, he would get flatlined round 1. No, actually, probably not. Probably a decision for Mike Tyson. No, he'd get flatlined. I really don't care. Jake Paul. He's still improving, but I think he should rematch. If he does say no, it's understandable. He knows what Woodley's like. But you can improve for it, and Woodley can too in the rematch if you do win against Tyron Woodley in the rematch. More impressively than you did in the first fight, which kind of didn't win, but whatever. And I just... Like, you can improve, man. If you beat Tyron Woodley in rematch, you're the better boxer. Period. For right now, you're not the better boxer. Tyron Woodley's kind of isn't it. I was on live. I was hoping Woodley, man, was gonna do something because he was just, and he was pressuring Woodley. The stats. I know it says Jake Paul striked him. Rigged stats. They're rigged. Trust me, guys. I know this stuff. It's rigged. They rig stuff in the UFC. Just like they do. Just like they do in the boxing. And then, I don't know. I don't really watch boxing that much. I only watch the big fights. Like if they did Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. That I would watch, and the Canelo fight, maybe. I really don't care. I think Canelo's taking on Caleb Plant. I really don't know what his name is. Something Plant. I think he's probably gonna win it. And man, I hate robberies, man. They're pissing off, man. They're pissing me off. And I'm just gonna add a little bit some UFC robberies in here as well, because I don't know any. And I'm gonna name like GGG versus Canelo 2 wasn't a robbery. I thought it could have been a draw or Canelo. I don't think you can give that to GGG. The first fight the first fight was a draw. It was really close. I really don't know. You know. But robberies, Laura Murphy gets she gets a gifted decision against Joanne Calderwood, even though I thought she arguably could have lost every single round. I think she won one of the rounds, maybe, like the first or something. And she's taking on Shevchenko, and she's going to get absolutely destroyed. I hate Laura Murphy. Screw you. Go back to your Murph town. Anyways, and robberies, Ricardo Ramos, that guy, versus Bill Algeo was a robbery. But that's not really a big fight. Murphy and Calderwood was. I said Chukagi and Viviane Araujo was a robbery then, but now I look back, it wasn't really a robbery. Could have went to either girl, but I think Chukagi edged it just with the strikes and jabs. So I don't think that was a robbery. I think it was then, but now it's not, and we're talking about now. That wasn't a robbery, but I'm just going to explain that. Yeah, and other robberies. I know people say Whitaker Romero 2. I think that could have been a draw, in all honesty. I really think that could have been a draw. I don't know why they gave it to Whitaker. Whatever, though. Yeah. I'm going to name more, because why not? This is a video. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. And I'm mad. And this is going to take a while for me to recover from, because I'm a hardcore fan and a huge fan of the MMA world. Or the boxing world, too, I guess. Damn it, it's so hard. And every time, like when it was live, I would say, get off the cage. I'm so used to UFC. It's better than boxing, in my opinion. You can dislike more, boxing fans. Come at me. Come at me. I really don't care. And yeah. I don't even know more robberies. Marlon Vera versus Song Yadong was kind of bad. Edson Barboza, Danny Ye was bad. I really don't know, man. I really don't know. This was bad, but it's not an MMA like UFC / but yeah, Woodley won in my opinion. I just don't see how you can give this to Jake Paul. I don't know. I thought it was a robbery. Woodley landed the bigger shots. I know Jake Paul total striked him and like the stats, but the stats are rigged. It's in Cleveland, Ohio. That's just a matter of fact. This was a robbery. I'm sorry. And I know I'm gonna get dislikes. I really don't care. I'm actually pretty hyped for it. But I know I'm gonna get some. T Wood won. Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley gets it done in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion. He did get it done. He just did more damaging. He kept pressuring Jake Paul against the what do you call it? The ring. I don't even know. He did more, man. He did more. I don't see how he's just better than Jake Paul, period. Dislikes coming again. I'm sorry. That's Woodley's win. And if they don't do a rematch, understandable. I kind of will be a little bit pissed at Jake Paul, and I'll make a video. If he doesn't accept the rematch, and he won't right away, I'd say give it 2 months, maybe 3 months, maybe 4, maybe 5, actually. 5 months sounds good. And then do the rematch. Like, I or maybe a year from now. I really don't know. But I'd say Jake Paul, get back in there in like 7 months. 7 to 8 months. Get back in there against Tyron Woodley, you scaredy cat. And I'll make a whole video about you. Saying why you're a scaredy cat for not fighting Tyron Woodley. I know you technically won. But like, come on, man. Yeah, I know. Woodley made it close. Woodley, in my opinion, should try faking nice. Say, bro, I did pretty. How does he tell you? I'm not doing impressions right now. I'm just gonna do my regular voice. Yo, Jake Paul, you beat me, but we made it close. Let's do a rematch. We had a good scrap, and it was okay, but it was not like a Robbie. It wasn't like a Robbie Lawler, Rory McDonald type. And you can't really, can you? I really don't know. But yeah, if I was Woodley, I'd be like, and then I'd fake mean it. But then Jake Paul can pull out, and he still has that win over Woodley. Fudge man. Jake Paul's pretty good. I don't think he'd beat Tommy Fury. I think Tommy Fury's good. I thought he would knock Anthony Taylor out cold in round 1. I should have made a prediction, but I don't think, at the time, I didn't really think it was a big fight. Tommy Fury, lots of hype. Jake Paul, lots of hype. Maybe he can do that fight instead and then do the Woodley one. But no, I think they both should go separate ways. I think Tommy Fury would beat him, but like, I should do the Woodley rematch. Really. And if Woodley doesn't get that rematch, oh well, I made it close. He has an argument to say, and people are with him, including me. That was a robbery. And he can always think now, and in my opinion, take a screenshot on Topology and just edit it saying Woodley won. And he did win. And I know the other YouTubers are like James Lynch, he says Woodley won. I agree with him. The MMA Guru says, he says, I don't know. He says like, he just posted, okay, he said this. Okay, he said something, you should be in the Gongyu's punching bag if you think Woodley won, which is delusional. Jake Paul lost, man. He lost, man. And he just posted this 44 seconds ago. Tyron Woodley's coach is telling him it was a draw after the 6th round. It's ridiculous how he could have been down 5-1 at the point, at least 4-2. Even then, he still went on to only win the 8th. So his coaches must have scored that a draw in their delusional minds. Paul 6-2, 5-3. Understandable. That's understandable. Oh, and there's more down here. Nothing else. Body shots were huge for Jake in this fight. Woodley just didn't have the output, and I think he was concerned about gassing himself after the body shot added up. Jake Paul landed good body shots, to be fair. I agree. I know Woodley's coaches. Okay. Woodley's coaches could have been telling the truth, though, man. I know the MMA Guru, hardcore fighter, likes watching UFC as well, and watched this boxing fight, and he just posted a video. I'm not gonna watch it because why would I put another YouTube video? I'll watch it off camera, but like, you know, I think Woodley won, but whatever. Jake Paul technically got the job done. Please rematch Woodley, man. Have some sort of a heart of sign to rematch Woodley, the former champion that could have beaten you, and he did. Please, Jake Paul, please. I'll make a prayer video if you could. Just please, bro. make a rematch. I think they should do it. Or at least do Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, just Tommy. Do one of those, man. Don't fight. I know Tommy Fury. He's not going to take the Tommy Fury fight. So, don't know what's up, man. I just don't see how Jake Paul won. This is a long video, and I'm going to get off this guy's channel. But yeah, it was a close fight how it lasted. I thought it was 5-3 Woodley. Did better, man. Did better. And I'm going to make a prediction video tomorrow or the next day. I think most likely tomorrow, but a little bit later tomorrow. Like, not around this time, but like, you know, earlier, you know, a bit earlier, probably around like, I really don't know, maybe around 7 p.m. Eastern time for you guys watching, and for, I don't even know, this is so complicated, and 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'm probably going to post that video. I don't know why I'm doing this. But yeah, and I tell you guys from this video, and guess what? I'm not being, and if you're calling me biased, call me casual. You can't really say that because I picked Jake Paul. And speaking of me picking Jake Paul, I picked him to win. At first I chose Woodley, but then I switched to Jake Paul because I knew like he was pretty good. Looked good against Ben Askren. Looked good against Ethan Gibb too. Looked pretty good in that fight. Had good cardio. And also against Deji. I know he out-cardioed Deji. Okay, I'm just going to stop talking now. Deji's a disgrace. I hate Deji. I hate him. If Woodley wants to get bounced back of a good boxing win, face Deji, bro. Free win. That's a free win for Woodley. But I don't think he wants to. I think he's focused on Jake Paul. Make the rematch. And yeah, I out-cardioed Deji. I'm done. But, and also he did pretty good against that guy. No, Nate Robertson, basketball player. Shortest basketball player. Jake Paul only fights shorter opponents. And you face the shortest opponent in NBA. I just can't. But, yeah, you can't really call me biased because I picked Jake Paul, over Woodley, and I thought Woodley got it, but whatever. Woodley won, in my opinion. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I thought Tyron Woodley got it done. This is a long video. I think it's like 20 minutes in already. It's pretty long. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace.